card. I went to the cash machine, put it in there, trying to withdraw $20, and it said I didn't have any funds. I was like, I'm sorry, what? I know in my bank account that I have money. I called my bank, and my banker said, yeah, that's actually true. You don't have any funds. I didn't even have $20 to give to pay for my manicure. And I, stomach drop, what is going on? And she said, did you give anybody your debit card? Nope. Have you had any copies of it made? Nope. You're the one who only sent me. You sent me one. And she said, well, you know what? You look like you have been the victim of something called electronic pickpocketing. I didn't even know what that was. And she was like, people have machines that can scan the information in chips that happen to be in your debit cards or credit cards or even your passports and all these sorts of things. And ever since then, I have been a proponent of this. It's RFID protection. And as we get more and more credit cards, many of them are now coming with the chips in them. And in fact, I just got a global passport around the world, and they sent me a little sleeve to protect it because of that RFID pickpocketing. You're looking at colors right now. This is from ID Stronghold. I'm just going to share with you, you'll receive two things: a wallet, a mini wallet, as well as the trifold one, as well as a mini wallet that is just a zipper one. So this is one that you can share, you can break apart. I say have both of them, and you can put them in your purse however you'd like. So this is their burnt orange, this is the red, this is the black, this is your purple, and then here is your brown. I encourage you to get them for every single person that you need. If it's not this one, some sort of RFID protection for anybody who you want to protect their financial house as well as their personal identity. I'm going to welcome in the owner, the creator, the founder of ID Stronghold. His name is Walt Augustinowicz. And there are many other wallets out there and sleeves and that sort of thing for protecting your credit cards with RFID protection. The reason that ID Stronghold sets itself apart is that it's the only thing you guys do, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And they actually are the company that happens to be tapped by the government and say, you know what, when we want to protect our employees, when they've got badges to get into buildings where there's information in there that can never be compromised, we go to ID Stronghold to protect. That's the FAA, Federal Aviation Administration, as well as the U.S. Census Bureau. So when you're looking to be protected, like a vault with this RFID protection, we come to you.
Absolutely. We started the whole industry back in 2005, now over 10 years ago, when these cards were just starting to be issued.
Yeah.
And so, we started creating a whole line of RFID protection because we knew this would be an issue. We did some early tests in my bedroom, with some little testers, and I'm like, we can scan these things, and the credit card number is right there, and it's not just these, it's building access cards, it's hotel room keys, and everything that are coming, even U.S. passports now all have the radio chips. So yeah, that's when we started. So that's all we do, and we make sure that you're going to get the best protection. I mean, every slot, everything in our products are
let's
shielded.
show you. We're talking about something, RFID protection. If you're like, Rachel, my head's going to explode. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how somebody drained your bank account. They were able to get my my bank account number as well as my PIN and go in and drain my bank account. But let's show us physically somebody can pass by you and not even touch you and rob you, but you still have your card on you.
Sure, a thief could put together something like this, and this is just like a little kit in a tablet case, and it's a scanner with a battery, and it'll look like they're walking through a crowd with their iPad or something. But what happens is these new credit cards all have little radio chips in them. There's hundreds of millions of these issued so far. Not every card in your pocket has it yet, but when you get near one of these, you'll see we're able to scan the credit card number, the expiration date, other information like a dynamic CVV code that comes off that card. And just by putting it in your regular leather wallet, this is a regular old-fashioned leather wallet, it'll read right through that.
Leather doesn't protect, nylon doesn't protect, cement isn't going to protect, like it just isn't going to protect.
Right.
So yours is different because it's protected not just when you have it closed.
Absolutely, and we've got a bunch of cards in here, and I'm going to show you in a second here. But yeah, every card in this wallet, no matter where you put it, is protected. And I'm going to put these right up to here, and I'm going to pull one of these cards out, and you can see as soon as I pull it out, I can read it. And even the ID slot, because a lot of ID cards these days, there's driver's licenses in several states that have radio chips in them. And right now you can see even open with the ID slot, it is protected. So it's not just some shielding around the outside, it's all the way through the wallet, so you don't have to worry about where you're putting your cards in this wallet. It also has a nice area for your cash, and then it folds over, you see, so you don't have to fold your cash before you put it in. There's a hidden slot up underneath here, so you might have some
your mad
extra,
money.
your mad money in there. So you got 6 credit card slots and an ID slot and a little change purse zippered area here on the back, right here.
And that's your, that's the woman's version. So you've got the trifold wallet as well as the mini wallet. Everyone gets the black mini wallet as well. If perhaps you wanted to just put your cards in here and put it into another wallet you had or another purse, and you didn't want to go, is it protection or is it going to be pretty? Protection or pretty? You can select what you'd like. You can always have protection, which is what I encourage, and put it in another purse if you want to. That's fine. You can keep the pretty because we're girls and we want things to look pretty. 3 easy payments of $12.66. Over 25,000 of these have been spoken for. If you have one of these or a set of these, we'd love to hear from you. We're at 1-800-395-1601. That easy pay, though, expires, goes away at the end of the day. Let's share with you again colors, because this is the perfect stocking stuffer. And let me share with you that if you and your husband, for example, share a bank account and they're connected, if only one of you is protected, then you're not protected.
Right.
So this is why maybe this is for the honey, this is for you, this is for your honey, for him to put his cards in, because then no one can get at either of you. So this is the brown. Here is your purple selection. Here's the black selection. So black and black, if you have any question about what somebody would want. Black is, of course, always safe. Here's the red, and here's your burnt orange. Let's show some video. Walk me through this video. What's happening here?
What this is showing is this is how easy someone can actually get near you without you realizing it and try to scan cards in your pocket. You might be sitting at a park bench and they just kind of get near you with a case like that and they can steal your information. But as long as you're using one of our wallets, you don't have to worry about it. It's a pretty scary crime if you don't have protection, because you think, how would I ever know who's getting near me?
Right.
In fact, your own cell phone can steal your credit card information if you put your cell phone near these new cards. It has a technology called
So was that guy trying to steal from her?
That guy was trying to steal from her. She's using one of our wallets, so she doesn't have to worry. You'll see here, even someone could be like sitting right behind you, and you see he's putting a scanner near her purse, because these things will read right through a purse, wallet, back pocket. And you could literally be walking in the woods with your own cell phone stealing from you, and that's why having a nice protected wallet like this is all you need to do, and you don't have to worry about it anymore.
So here's what's new. What's new is that you can be robbed and not know it because the person didn't touch you. That's the electronic component.
Right.
The other part is that you don't know because you still have your cards in your possession. So they could get credit card numbers and PIN numbers and go charge up the wazoo. They could do what happened to me, which is drain your bank account. Maybe it's passport information, and then it might be your phone number, your address, and then that gets into identity theft. So you want some sort of protection as these chips become more prevalent and move into the in 100% of cards range. You want to make sure that your financial house and your personal identity is protected, and this is how you do it with ID Stronghold. So you don't necessarily have to get this, but I encourage every single person to get some sort of RFID protection.
Yeah, and because all we do is RFID. Everything we do, we have the top protection out there, because not all are made alike. And as you can see, even open or closed. And in fact, this little mini wallet, though, just so everybody knows, this has 3 slots in the front and ID in the back. But with this slot in the middle here, you can put, I actually carry this exact wallet. I love this wallet in my front pocket, but you can put like 10 cards in here plus some cash. It'll hold folded cash and receipts, and that's actually what I do on a daily basis. It's my front pocket wallet. I love this little mini wallet. So your husband, your sons and stuff will love this if you decide to get that, or you can use them both. And they're individually boxed so that
they are genuine leather. So did we mention that they are genuine leather? This isn't any kind of pleather. You're getting grade A with this embossing on it, leather. And under $40, is it worth it to you to protect your financial house as well as your personal identity? I feel like this is insurance. 3 easy payments of $12.66, V33067. That easy pay, though, the clock running out on it at midnight. And Pat, thank you very much, Walt.
Thank you.
Pat has one of our faves, Megan Murray, with her.
If I ever turn around and see that guy in a coffee shop, he's done for. Boom, even if I don't know what you're doing. Megan Murray is here. Megan